my older Suriname Ariel out for a quick stretch. She curled up down there for a little bit, but now she's climbing back up to grab a drink, maybe bask up in her hot spot. This one's about 6 years old. I didn't get her till she was already 4, so she was actually quite a bit smaller than my younger Suriname and my Guyana. At 4 years old, she was about 4'9", and my 2.5-year-old Suriname is probably about 4'9", if not bigger now, and she's a year and a half younger. So this cage is 8 by 3 by 4. These two are 8 by 3 by 2.5. So she's definitely going to be the smallest of the 3 true red tails. So what's going to happen at some point, she's also the most shy. Doesn't mean she's not active. She is very active, but compared to the other two, she's the least active, and she isn't quite as comfortable about being out as often. She does a lot of nighttime exercise. That's usually when you'll see her the most, is when it's real late and real dark. So because of those factors, the Suriname, who's going to be the biggest, the younger one, she's going to get this cage, and this girl is going to go into the Suriname's. Oh, light went off. Okay, well, we'll move over here. My buddy needs to fix that. So the Suriname, she's down here somewhere, but she's a lot more active, and since she's going to be a lot bigger, she's going to go into that cage that you just saw, and that girl's going to go into this cage. I think this one will be a little bit better for her. And my common boa, my Colombian, she's not going to be as big as my red tails. She's getting this cage, but she's only about 48 inches. So what's going to happen, I think, is my Guyana, who will probably be the second biggest, she's going to end up moving. I think I'll probably buy another 8 by 3 by 4, but a PVC one. So it'll be this size. It'll be a little bit shorter than these two put together, probably about like right there, because these are 2.5. So down the line, the Guyana will have an 8 by 3 by 4. The younger Suriname will have an 8 by 3 by 4, and then the older Suriname will have the 8 by 3 by 2.5, because she's only going to be about 7 feet. And then my BI, who will also probably only be about 6.5 to 7 feet, she'll get the other 8 by 3 by 2.5. So the ones that are 7 feet or smaller will get 8 by 3 by 2.5, and then the Guyana and the other Suriname will have 8 by 3 by 4. And then this I'll probably just sell or something. But anyway, and then in the future, obviously the anaconda, when she outgrows the 11-foot cage, she's going to get a 16 by 13 by 8. And then what I'll probably do is either get a yellow anaconda for this, or I was thinking about potentially getting an albino Burmese. Now, what I would do in that case would be to extend the dry area here to about right there. So the pond would still be here, and she could hide under it because there'll be an air pocket like there is right there. So it'll be to there, and that'll give the albino Burmese all this space and the water, because they do love the water, as well as that up there. And then I'll extend a couple branches from here and here all the way across, so she'll be able to bask as well. So that's the future plan, but for now, they're all good. They're all set. The Guyana and the Suriname are 53, 54 inches for the Guyana, and about 58, 59 inches for the Suriname at 2 years old, and they're both in their 8-foot cages already. And then the Colombian boa, she's not, like I said, not going to be as big as the red tails, so she's going into a 6 by 2 by 2 at about 48 inches. I'm just waiting for my buddy to fix that. So I'm excited to finish up and let them all get into their new homes. So if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to ask in the comment section. And thank you guys for your continued support. Feel free to share any of these videos. Man, we're getting a little condensation on the glass. I added some more substrate. So the substrate is already has some water in it. So the first few days it clouds up the glass a little bit. But once it gets dried out a little, the humidity's around 80%, and then the condensation goes away. So anyway, thanks guys. Everyone be safe. What's going on, guys? So As you can see, this is my Guyana. If you are new to the page, welcome. She is 2.5 years old, and it looks like she's getting a little darker, like she's going to be coming up for a shed sometime in the next few weeks. No, we don't go in there. But she is 2.5 years old. She's about 53 or 54 inches or so. She just moved into a brand new 8x3 by 2.5 enclosure. And then my younger Suriname, who's 2 days younger, is about 59 inches, and she just moved into the same size. So my plan for those is for the younger Suriname to end up going into the 8x3x4 that I have for my older Suriname, because the older Suriname is going to be quite a bit smaller than these two. So the younger Suriname will get the 8x3x4. The older Suriname will get the 8x3 by 2.5. And then down the line, maybe 2 or 3 years, this girl is going to get an 8x3x4 as well, because she'll probably only be about 6 to 8 inches shorter than the Suriname. And then, sorry, I almost fell. And then my common boa is going to get the 8x3 by 2.5. So this girl and the younger Suriname will both have 8x3x4. And then the common boa and my older Suriname, both of which will probably be between 6.5 and 7 feet, they'll be in the 8x3 by 2.5. No, you're not going in the water. Sorry. But she's getting beautiful. Now, she's not quite as muscular as the younger Suriname. The younger Suriname is going to be probably about 9 feet, I think. And right now she's, like I said, 59 inches, and she weighs about 1,300 grams. And this girl is about 53, 54 inches at about 950 grams. She's lean, she's muscular, but she doesn't hold that thick body, healthy thick, not fat thick, but that healthy thick body that the younger Suriname does. The younger Suriname just moved from small rats. Oh, let's go inside. The younger Suriname just moved from small rats every 17 to 19 days to smaller sized medium rats every 23 to 26 days. And then this girl is still on small rats every 14 to 16 days. But she's starting to pack on some size and get bigger, and it's just really fun to watch them grow, and they're really, really active. The only one that's not as active is my older Suriname. And don't get me wrong, she's still an active girl, but compared to this girl and the other one, not quite as much. But that's why I think this enclosure here will be perfect for the bigger girl, because she likes to be hidden a little bit more, so there's going to be more options for her to hide in here while still being visible to me. And this girl, as well as the younger Suriname here, will have all the space in the world for climbing. They're not as hesitant about being out in the open, like as she hides. More so during the day is when they hide a little bit, but at nighttime they're super active. If I sat and watched them all night and filmed them, they would make laps around this cage 10 times over. So I'm going to leave her alone. But, yep, just giving you guys an update on them. This girl just ate, so she's digesting. I'm not going to bother her. And then the common boa is going to move into her 6-foot cage soon. She's only about 48 inches now, so she's got some time before she gets the 8-foot cage. All right, be safe, guys, and thank you for the continued support.